Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Just Jump Devlog, a first-person platformer parkour game, which I'm currently developing in Unity Engine. So in this devlog, I'll be going over the first enemy AI which I just added to the game, which is this flying robot, and also the combat system which I started developing for the game as well. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I started working on since the previous devlog was trying to make the movements much more smoother and better, and that includes smoothing the transition between one movement option and another movement options. And I have quite a lot of movement options in the game, such as running, jumping, sliding, and wall running, and lastly climbing. So I just have to make the transitions between each movement option much more smoother. So the next thing I got working on is the combat system for the game, and the first thing I did was to get my animations from mixamo.com, and yeah, there you have it, combat system. And as you can see, the very simple combat system. It contains punch and kick. Those are the only combat system that will be in the game. They are very simple, but I think when we combine them with the movement options such as running and wall running, it might look cool. So yeah. Okay, so to actually test out this simple combat system, we have to create an enemy AI for the game, and that's where the idea of the flying robot came in, because I don't want to model a human being, and I can't even model a human being, so I just have to work with human resources. I can still try to model a flying robot, which I did in Blender, as you can see, and as for now it's not looking too good as usual, but I just do what I always do every single time I create a model in Blender and it's not looking good. I just import it into Unity and then try to change some of the materials, and then boom, I have somewhat cool looking robot. So yeah, but for now it's not doing anything, it's just standing there looking deadly or cute, I can't tell. So yeah, to actually make it do something, I have to introduce something called artificial intelligence. And that basically means we make our robot enemy try to move towards us, try to chase us around the scene, try to move around randomly, and just do some other stuff. So yeah, to actually make that work, I'm going to use state machine, which is an option to use in Unity. So yeah, just as the name implies, state machine, we have different states, so we switch between the states using a particular machine, which is the script which you have to create for the game for the AI to move. Okay, I'm taking that too far, so but you get the point. Switch states, and yeah, so that's it. And so the application of all the story that I said previously is this is the state machine, and this is Unity if you've never seen it before. So as you can see, these are the states: the idle, the chase, the random move, and the attacking state. So these states are controlled by distance. I'm checking the distance between the player and the robot. So if the distance is between a particular range, then change the state to whatever state I want it to switch into. So that's just basically how it works. I don't want to get too technical for this devlog, so that's just how it basically works. And so this is the demonstration of the state machine on the robot, and as you can see, this is the first state, which is the spawning state. And this is the random movement state, where the robot just tries to move around the scene without moving close to the player. And lastly, we have the chase states, where the player will just chase the player around the scene, and then once it gets to a particular range between the player, then it switches to the attacking state. So yeah, the last state is the attacking state. So the combination of all these states and the combat system looks like this, which is somewhat of a cool gameplay, I guess. So yeah. And so that's gonna be it. That's the progress I've been able to make so far on the enemy AI and the combat system as well. Let me know what you think of this combat system. Should I add more stuff? Should I reduce more stuff? So just let me know what you think about the combat system and the enemy AI down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you some other times. And I leave you with some game footage of the combat system and the enemy AI together. So yeah, bye.